The land of the free and the home of the brave.
Plenty of emotion in that touching rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. And with that, we'll be right back.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular. That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
No, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Atlanta Hawks here at their home, State Farm Arena. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie, it's all yours.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Danilo Gallinari.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, D'Angelo Russell is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. And for the Hawks, Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at small forward. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, BA, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Drains the jumper to finish off the break.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Capella, screen on Russell. Young, the pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Shoots from the right block and misses it off the right side of the rim. And that's a foul called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Here's Towns. No good. Capella with the defensive effort. Collins outside. Outside Herder. Young against Russell. Crafty move. Russell with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And D'Angelo Russell, looking at his career, he's slowly becoming a more efficient player, learning his strengths and his limitations.
Now here's Hunter. His last outing, he had 20. Pass to Herder, to the middle. Picked it out of midair! Hunter against Russell. Up top, Edwards. Beverley for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And for Russell, he's still a volume scorer. But now I think he's better at picking his spots.
And you can live with his percentages. I mean, he's improved his shot from the outside. It seems like he's always looking to refine his game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside Edwards to the wing, right side. Towns down low. Guarded by Capella. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
And taking a peek at the 2K leaderboard. These small forwards have been unstoppable over the past month. Second is Anthony Edwards.
These guys do as much damage with their defense as they do with their offense. I mean, they can swoop in for the steal anywhere on the floor.
They're not just great on-the-ball defenders. These are players who get in the passing lanes, they double team, and they love harassing guys in the paint.
Russell against Young. Capella, screen on Russell. Young, the pass to Capella. To end the drought. And Young is good from 3.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Here's Russell. 17 points in his last outing. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Off target with the open look. Pass to Collins. Here's Young. Capella, screen on Russell. Young from long range. And it's Capella with the jam.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Russell from outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Young against Russell. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Screen by Capella. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Capella with the jam.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Russell against Young. Elbow shot on the way. Again, Russell missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Pass to Capella. Now Collins. And stolen by Edwards. Outside Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Free throw is good from Russell. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
That's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Second chance shot. Right. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Pass to Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. Williams from long range. Russell with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. To the inside. And he banks it home with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Right against Russell. Picked up by Okongwu. Stolen. Here's Okogie. Pass to Russell. Back to Okogie. Reed, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Okogie. Goes back up. Out to Beasley from deep. And another 3 from Minnesota.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Reed can't hit. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gallinari with it, working on McDaniels. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish. That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Shooting for Minnesota, D'Angelo Russell. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw is good from Russell. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Beasley against Williams. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. So for Minnesota right now, filling out the wings, Beasley and Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Beverly in at point. Now here's Beverly. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. 5 on the clock. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Beverly. Outside Edwards. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Hawks trailing. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Well, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
The first one falls.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in for Beasley. And he makes both free throws. And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Torian Prince.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Steve Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA Showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Young against Beverly. Now here's Young. He's closely guarded. Collins outside. Back to Young. The three. That shot off the mark. And Minnesota the other way with it now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Now here's Towns. His last outing, he had 20. And he gets the bucket.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Capella screen on Beverly. Beverly against Young. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Ooh, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll. Absolutely impeccable.
Here's Prince. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Beverly, the pass to Towns. And again, it's Karl Anthony Towns with a triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu checks in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Williams is checked in for Herter. And Wright subbed in for Trae Young. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside, Williams. Picked up by Okongwu. Outside for Gallinari. Back to Williams. The shot no good. Nice D from Reed. Outside Edwards. To the wing on the left. Tries the spin move. Here's Vanderbilt. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Shot clock at 2. 20 feet out. Rejected by Okongwu. And for a download on the best free throw shooters in the league, look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, Danilo Gallinari.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
Now here's Williams. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Minnesota has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Russell finds Edwards. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half of basketball. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Okogie. Hunter covering. Pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Vanderbilt. Williams defending. Here's Okogie. Takes a 3. The shot no good. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Picked up by Okongwu. Back to Wright. Down low. Gallinari's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And Edwards, here we go. Reed, count that bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And it's right missing. Here's Okogie. Takes the three. He drops it from range. Okogie's got his first 3 points of the game. Stolen by Reed. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The T-Wolves on top, up by 15. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, Shaq, we need you to provide sound effects. They took the reins in the first half, galloping ahead. Now, soaring like an eagle.
That's not an eagle. That's a pterodactyl.
They hope they don't lay an egg.
I literally cannot believe we just did that.
Don't be jealous, Kenny.
Can you give me that egg sound effect again?
Oh.
All right, fellas, let's check in on our first half of action and the dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing it. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Russell. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. 4 on the clock. Soft touch off the glass. Russell's got 12.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Capella against Towns. Snatched away. The 11-footer. And there's Russell on the assist from Edwards. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Collins with a screen on Russell. Young, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A tremendous pick and roll option. John Collins showing great hands and explosiveness.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Hawks shooting an average of 43% from the floor. The kick to Hunter. Outside Young. Screen by Capella. A good look from Young. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Back to Russell. The three is up. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. Outside Young. Capella, screen on Towns. A nice shot by Young.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Get on your feet. Who won the t-shirt? Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. So a moment now to see the story for Karl Anthony Towns.
And he's having issues at the free throw line at the moment. In the past 10 games, his touch hasn't been the same as it was before. He'll be trying to correct that tonight.
Here's Beverly. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Young against Beasley. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Shoots over Beasley. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a fearless scorer Young is. And he does it in many different ways.
Pass to Prince. Trying to get back on track. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Capella, screen on Beasley. Young from long range. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Takes a step back. Here's Beverly. Collins with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Capella, screen on Beverly, and the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul of the game. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Okogie comes in for Prince.
Josh Okogie.
Young against Beverly. Young on the attack. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 15.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Reed. Here's McDaniels. Back to Reed. Stolen by Capella. In transition. Here they come. And here's Herter. The kick out to Young. Good on the shot, and that changed the lead to single digits. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And Collins with the big block. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Fans for Atlanta Hawks dancing.
A new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu checks in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Williams is checked in for Herter. And Wright subbed in for Trae Young. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. Wright against Beverly. Pass to Okongwu. Outside, Williams. That shot missing. Some solid D from Beasley. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks.
First team foul. Coming under the floor for your Hawks, Trae Young.
Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Reed, a screen on Young. Inside. Reed finds Beverly. Reed sets a screen. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Atlanta with the ball. 11 unanswered points for him. High post Young. Working on McDaniels. Outside Young. Pass to Williams. Off target from outside.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession.
For the Timberwolves, D'Angelo Russell.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Just 3 on the clock. That shot, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 8. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Hawks trailing on the court for Minnesota. Russell the 1, Beasley the 2. Josh Okogie is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Edwards in at the 3. Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The experience of Williams coming through there. Catches the defender slightly out of position.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, B.A. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Timberwolves. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Russell. Over Williams. That one's wide left. The Hawks shooting around 44%. Not bad. Outside Herter. Over Russell. Williams misses.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Russell against Williams. Out to Beasley. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It's Herter on the wing. Guarded by Russell. Back to Herter. Here's a Kongwu. Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Collins from downtown. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Kongwu. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Beverly, he's checked in for Beasley. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Now here's Beverly. Herder defending. And Beverly gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. Collins outside. Back to Williams. Screen by Capella. Down low. And it's Capella with the jam.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Russell. Here's Edwards. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Williams passes to Capella. Edwards with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Pass to Beverly. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Williams on the wing. Collins with a screen on Russell. Back to Collins. 5 to shoot, and there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And the Hawks making a change here. Wright's checked in. Atlanta with the ball. 9-point game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's Herder on the wing. Beverly defending. Back to Herder. 4 on the clock. Atlanta again missing. Minnesota's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And that's a foul called on Kevin Herder. That'll be a second foul of the game. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Trae Young.
Edwards with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Edwards can't hit. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich against Edwards. Three-pointer. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He focused on perimeter play at both ends. On D, he wants to prevent open looks from deep. And at their own end, he thinks they can create better shots with better ball movement. We'll see if he gets his wish. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Atlanta with the ball, trailing by 8. Pass to Herder.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the paint. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, credit Herder. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Now here's Beverly. Herder defending. Towns a screen on Young. Free throw line jumper. Russell, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Pass to Collins. Here's Herder. Collins with a screen on Beverly. Here's Herder. And it's all from three-point range. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Russell finds Edwards. Towns a screen on Bogdanovich. Edwards can't hit.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And a deep three from Young. The shot off that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Back to Beverly. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
A really good second-round pick out of Arkansas. Beverly fits perfectly in that 3-and-D role.
Hunters checked in for Herder. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Okogie comes in for Vanderbilt. Prince has checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Beasley has subbed in for Russell. And Capella gets it to go.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
And here's Minnesota now. They're leading by 8. Reed, good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Here's Young, following the score by Minnesota. Shoots over Beverly. Back to Hunter. 5 on the clock. Outside Young. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Timberwolves ball. Now to the lineup for the Timberwolves.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. We came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.